Hello! Craftsmanship from Christopher Nolan once again. I'm making a nice salad, a nice summery salad. Eczema, hormonal adult acne. Today is my husband and mine second wedding anniversary, and let's go to the ER. Hair and makeup is ready for my dinner date with my husband. Hello and happy Monday, the 3rd of August. Happy new month. Wow, summer's almost over. I don't think I am mentally ready to let go of summer, because for me, I don't know, it just somehow started. Well, I am currently having lunch. I made a big bowl of pasta with pesto because I just came back from vacation on Saturday in the evening, and obviously haven't had time to go grocery shopping yet. My husband made sure that everything is clean in the house and with our cleaner comb, and he did some laundry. But yeah, the groceries still need to be done. So pesto pasta it is. I'm adding some cottage cheese for a little bit of protein. And then I also have some mozzarella that I'm just going to add on top. Yeah, how are you doing? How was your weekend? I will leave again next Tuesday probably to go visit family. I gifted my dad for his birthday in June. I gifted my dad a concert, or some concert tickets, which we're gonna go to together, and I'm so excited to do that. The older I get, the more I just value quality time, and I think, to be honest, those are the best presents. Anything materialistic you can get yourself, or it loses the charm after a while, but experiences together, they last forever. Well, just wanted to give you an update. This is my lunch. It doesn't look very appealing, but I'm super hungry and it just has to do. Then I obviously have a lot of work to do after being away for 2 weeks. There's lots and lots to do. I still have to do a lot of washing from myself. But yeah, that's just part of adulting, I guess. When you come back from a trip, the work starts. But yeah, other than that, tonight I'm going to meet a friend. Yesterday my husband and me went to see the Odyssey, or I don't know how to pronounce it in English, the Odyssey. Incredible movie. Craftsmanship from Christopher Nolan once again. Such an amazing movie. And then thinking about, he's not using CGI. He's a genius, seriously, and the acting in this movie was insane. All of them should be getting an Oscar, in my opinion. Yeah. So again, today I'm going to meet a friend after work, and then on Wednesday I'm going to see a dermatologist because my skin has been not so great. It's not that I'm having pimples that you can actually extract, but they are underlying, which I don't think is a good thing. That's why I want to see a dermatologist to see what we can do, if there's something in my routine that I should change. And I'm hoping that they're also giving me a facial treatment and yeah, maybe a plan on what to do. But I will report back. What else is going on this week? I want to go work out. And then on Saturday, which is the 8th, is my husband's and mine second wedding anniversary. It's insane to think about the fact that we're already married for 2 years. It's crazy how fast time flies. So we're gonna go out for that, and other than that I just want to try to get back into routine, especially because then I'm already leaving again. So yeah, that's a little update. Now I'm going to go on the couch and I'm going to watch or continue watching Paula's Hills, which I already binged yesterday. So I might finish it today. We'll see. Hello and happy Wednesday. I actually don't know the date. I'm gonna put it on the screen. It is my lunch break right now and I'm making a nice salad, a nice summery salad for myself because it is warm and actually I don't really want to eat anything right now. Or with this weather I don't really like to eat something. What I do is I snack a lot, and while that's fine, I'm snacking more on, like, you know, chips and some pastry goods, and I'm all about balance, so I don't restrict myself on these kinds of things, but on the long run it is not very healthy. So I'm now just making a roasted chickpea salad with some cucumber, olives, avocado, red onion, tomato, feta cheese. So I think that's going to hit the craving of having something light and summery very well. I will show you once I'm done. I added everything except for the chickpeas into the bowl. As for the dressing, we're gonna keep it super simple. A good amount of salt, pepper, the juice of half a lemon, a generous amount of good olive oil, and for a little bit of sweetness I like to add balsamic glaze, also a good chunk of it. Now we're adding the chickpeas. My bowl is already super full, so I don't know if I can actually mix it in that, but we'll see. Okay, that is way too full. But we keep trying, we're not stressing. Adding the lid on top as it closes. And now we're trying to shake, which of course is not working because it is full to the brim. Okay, what are we gonna... Did you just see that? It jumped up. Okay, what are we gonna do? Give me 1 sec. Transferring into this salad bowl, which I didn't want to do, but here we go. And now we mix. Beautiful. Need I say more? This is now the third time, I think, that you witness myself getting into a household accident. I swear, no, I don't want to jinx it, but oh my god, so annoying. I wanted to put my carry-on stuff in our closet and it like goes on top and then it opens and I with full speed jumped into it. Fuck, I'm gonna get a blue eye, I can already tell. Oh my goodness. Wait, let's see if you can see it. Do you see how big that's already gotten? Shit, oh my gosh, this is so swollen. No! Thank goodness nothing worse happened, but it's not gonna look pretty. Hello and happy Friday, the 7th of August. I mean, when you're watching this, it won't be the case, but it's Friday and I still haven't uploaded last week's vlog. Yeah, I feel very slow, very slow, probably because of the heat, but also I think because mentally I'm still on vacation and my brain doesn't want to work, you know. So yeah, I hope I will be able to edit and upload the vlog today, because otherwise you're gonna get 2 vlogs in like 2 days. That's also nice for you. I don't know. What I wanted to tell you, because I think I didn't do that already, I went to the dermatologist on Wednesday, and guess what? I got diagnosed with hormonal adult acne. Take a second. How annoying is that? I mean, I'm turning 30 this year. I shouldn't be getting acne now. Well, I'm trying not to stress about it, and I don't wanna, and I'm not gonna stress about it because it's a diagnosis, and of course it's nice to know what's going on. But for the fact that I'm having acne, I'm still very blessed that it's in the state it is, you know. I do have underlying pimples that just don't come out, so it's not that you actually see it a lot on my face, which I'm very grateful for, and I know how much women and men and teenagers, they're struggling when you actually see the acne and the acne scars, etc. So please, I know that I'm very blessed. Don't, you know, I don't want to pity myself. My doctor told me to start Accutane, and I am very against that for several reasons. A little disclaimer: everyone should decide for themselves when they consult a doctor what they want to do, and of course it's great if, or you have to trust your doctor. But I'm also a big fan of just talking openly and honestly, and then trying to see how you can get together and how you can find a way that both your doctor and yourself, you are aligned and you feel both comfortable with the plan of treatment. Since I am a little girl, I do have eczema, dermatitis, eczema, I don't know how you call it. As a little girl, I had it here in my, I don't know how you call this, here on my arms. And then when I was in college and I did my A-levels for school, I got it on my hands due to stress. Luckily, the eczema is gone, hopefully. But one line of treatment was when I was in Australia after my school. They prescribed me cortisone because it got so bad that I couldn't wash my hands anymore, and yeah, so I got prescribed cortisone, which for me had numerous amount of side effects, and at that time I wasn't educated well enough, and I myself didn't read into the side effects, and the side effects, they lasted for a really long time for me. That's why with such hard medication, I'm always very careful if it's not 100% necessary. There are situations where a patient does need cortisone, of course, but for me, now in retrospect, I would not have needed that. I would have needed another line of treatment. I would have needed someone that helped me understand that eczema has numerous reasons why it flares up or it goes down, etc. Instead of just prescribing me hard medication. Of course, it's also my job as a patient to then educate myself, but I was really young and I was away from home, so anyways, that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to use Accutane. And also I was reading a little bit into Accutane, and I read that you can't get pregnant while you're on it because it can lead to severe malformations in a fetus. And not that I want to get pregnant right now, but hearing that, I'm like, if a pill that I put in my body can harm a fetus, it also will harm me, you know? And again, like, please decide for yourself. I'm not a doctor. I'm not I am a health professionalist because that was my previous profession. So I do have a little bit of understanding about medication and the health system. Anyways, so I personally, for me, decided I don't want to use Accutane. So we are now changing my skincare routine. And I really want to preface this. It's my personal preference. It doesn't mean that that's the right approach. So I prefer more natural aspects. We're now trying a cream that's more natural than any harsh medication, and changing my skincare routine. And then I'm also starting to take, the name is Mayo, let me check. Also going to start taking inositol, which is supposed to help regulate your hormones. And it's vegan, it's all natural, so that's why it gives me a better feeling to use that. And yeah, then we will see how my skin condition hopefully will improve or not, we'll see. My doctor also recommended laser and hydrofacial, so we're gonna do that as well at one point, which makes me a little bit sad because they gave me a quote and it's kind of expensive. And again, for me, it's not that I'm severely suffering. Of course, it doesn't look really pleasant when it flares up, but since I have skin conditions since I'm a little girl, I'm kind of used to it. And I think that also helped with my eczema, just this mindset of sometimes you can't change it, so you have to live with it. It's a part of me, you know. But I know that there are so many people that do severely suffer also mentally from skin conditions, and knowing how expensive some of the treatments are, it makes me really sad that it is just not available for everyone. Of course, the machines are super expensive. I totally get that it has a price, and I see it from the professional side as well, but from a patient side, it's really, really sad for me to know that not everyone can get the treatment that they need or deserve, because this is a cosmetic procedure. So I mean, I'm from Germany. I don't know how health insurances work in other countries, but in Germany they don't pay for that. I don't know if you get a letter from a psychologist or something like that, that it's actually necessary and it's not seen as a cosmetic procedure. I don't know if it is any different, but usually you have to pay it out of pocket. But yeah, anyways, a little catch up on my my week. Today is Friday. I'm going to the movies to see Spider-Man with my husband tonight. I do have a lot of other things on my to-do list. I need to iron our clothes. I really want to finish upload my YouTube video. I want to film some other videos for TikTok. Obviously I have to work. And then we'll go to the cinema tonight. And then tomorrow it's my husband's and mine second wedding anniversary. So we're gonna go to dinner in the evenings, and I just have, yeah, some time to do all of my stuff during the day. And then on Sunday I have to pack again because I'm leaving on Monday for 3 weeks for several things. I have some work commitments that I have to go to. I have several birthdays, several family birthdays. Then I have a gender reveal party from my best friend who's pregnant, and I'm so excited about that. My little baby, my best friend, I mean, she's older than me, but for me she's my baby. She's gonna be a mom. She will have a baby herself. That's crazy. My baby has a baby. Crazy. And then I do have 2 concerts that I'm going to, so I will be on the road for 3 weeks, which is crazy but very exciting. I do love that summer happens so much and so much is going on, and yeah, I'm very excited for that. Yeah, Sunday I'm packing and then the week's over again, and Monday I'm leaving. Little update from my side. Oh, I had my so funny. I had everything wrote down what I wanted to tell you about the acne treatment. So in the mornings it's niacinamide serum, sunscreen. Then in the evenings it's hyaluron serum. And then Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays I'm supposed to use retinol. And then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, liposomal, which is supposedly helping with hyperpigmentation. Yeah.
There is water here.
Scrambled eggs, halloumi, avocado toast with tomato and balsamic glaze. Hello and happy Saturday, the 8th of August. I don't know if I told you, but today is my husband and mine second wedding anniversary. He had to work, so I mean he's back from work, but he had to work in the morning, and I used the morning to do a lot of housework. I had to iron so many clothes still from my vacation, but yeah, everything's done. And then oh, I haven't told you yet, have I? I don't think so. I mean, this has been a very, let's say, special week with my acne diagnosis, with me hitting my eye, which, by the way, thank goodness it didn't turn purple. I mean, I see a little bit of yellow up here, but it's definitely not noticeable if you don't know, which is great. And then last night we had a little scare with Miss Lilo because she was vomiting 4 times in a span of 20 minutes, I think. Poor thing. And she was shaking, she was so nervous. And Arnaldo, my husband, he was on client appointments, so he couldn't come with me, but I had a friend with me, and she, after the 4th time, she said, okay, pack your bag, diva, and let's go to the ER, which we then did. They were very, very kind, and which was so lovely. Now that I'm thinking about it, it really meant a lot to me. I didn't realize it in this moment, but when we entered the clinic, another woman, she was just about to walk out with her puppy on, or with her dog on her arm, and she took the time to stop me because probably she saw that I was really nervous. she took the time to stop me, and she's like, hey, look, everything is going to be fine. There are great doctors here. You are going to be well taken care of. Everything's going to be fine. And like, she, like was patting my arm, and she had such a calming spirit. And again, in this moment, I was so nervous and also worried for Lilo that I just said, oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. But now that I think about it, she really was a little angel. So kind. This is what we want to be in our lives, to be helpful, to be kind, and to give a little bit of peace to someone else when they need it. Little pep talk. Well, we had to wait an hour, I think. And again, they were so kind, and they always checked in, and they're like, we're so sorry. There's just a lot going on. We only have one doctor at the moment, but we're so sorry. If something changes, please let us know. So they were very, very, very helpful and kind and just very supportive. The MFAs, I don't know if that's an English word, like the medical, no, that's a German word. The nurses. They then proceeded to do an ultrasound with Lilo to see if there's anything in her stomach, which luckily she doesn't. We don't know where the vomiting was coming from, if maybe she ate something off the floor when we were walking her. I'm always very careful, and if I see her licking something or she has something in her mouth, I always take it out. But you never know. She's a puppy still. She can take something in like this and I wouldn't notice. Or if we dropped something in the kitchen and she licked it, we never know what it was. She got diagnosed with a gastritis. They gave her some medication, and they also provided us with some digestive care food, which she's now supposed to eat for the next couple of days. And if she's stable, nothing happens, it's all good. In case she would vomit again, we would need to hospitalize her, so fingers crossed that that's not going to happen. But yeah, that was my Friday night. My poor friend, we were supposed to have, a glass of wine together. We wanted to cook together. And then she ended up sitting with me in the ER for 2-3 hours. Poor thing. I'm really sorry for her. But also, that's what friends are for little side quests. And I was much more relaxed once I was in the clinic, because I knew, like, if something would happen, we would be here. And also, while we were waiting, another person with their dog came in, and Lilo started growling at the dog. So in that moment I thought, okay, if you can already growl at another dog again, it can't be that bad girlfriend. And then also in the clinic she was just happy and chilling, and yeah, I don't know, we don't know what it was. Luckily she's great, knock on wood, hope that it continues like this. But yeah, that was my Friday night. And obviously I didn't sleep very well during the night, so today I feel very exhausted. And I had a million of things on my to-do list. I didn't get a million of things done, but I got some things done. And look what he got me. I hope you can see them very well. Beautiful, beautiful Swarovski earrings. Not sponsored, not an ad, nothing. It's a present from my husband. They're really beautiful. So they have a gold circle on the outside and then a silver stone in the inside, which is so chic, and I feel like they have the perfect size. Very, very blessed. Now it is 5:30. I just finished editing 2 weeks ago's YouTube vlog. I'm a little bit late. I hope you don't mind. Sorry for that. And then I can probably already start to get ready because we're gonna leave at around 7:30 for dinner. Yeah. I also wanted to ask you for your advice. I tried a new thumbnail for YouTube, which you're gonna see now in the previous vlog, which looks like this. So before it was more light and the week in my life was in the middle, and now, yeah, like this. Maybe you can let me know what you prefer. I think this one might be a little bit too dark for my taste, but I think it's nice that you can see the date in the right hand corner. Yeah, let me know, please. Hair and makeup is ready for my dinner date with my husband for our 2nd year anniversary. Now I'm getting dressed, we'll have a drink, and then we'll leave. Packed again.
No, aquí.